Well, hello there again, folks. Okay, this is the other ration pack that I said I was going to review in my last video about the British Army one. Well, this one is a bit different because this one is a commercially available ration pack, and unlike the British Army one, this one is literally a 12-hour ration pack. Okay, now this one I've personally tested on my camping trip. Okay, this one actually managed to keep me going for my evening meal when I arrived, and of course, all through the following day. Okay, now it's not very often that I plug any businesses, but this one I bought from evacuate.co.uk. Okay, now this ration pack is the second 12-hour ration pack that I've tested. The first one being literally the US Army MRE, which you will see on one of my previous videos. But the reason that I want to talk about this one is because I've personally tested it, and I can say that a few differences with the military ration pack, okay, but this one is a wonderfully easy and enjoyable way of keeping yourself going on a trip or out in the wilderness somewhere. And it was a very reasonable price as well. Okay, so it was only £12.50. I mean, it was purchased from Evacuate on eBay, but for that money, then it's a wonderfully fulfilling, nice, healthy selection of food. Okay, now I remember before I actually left to go on my camping trip, I was feeling a bit run down, feeling a bit sort of drained, and I can honestly vouch for this one because I ate nothing else on my camping trip apart from the contents of the ration pack. And I did actually notice that after the first day of eating this, I actually did start to feel wonderfully fine again, which is great. So we're going to go open it up, and I'm going to show you what's inside it. Okay, some of the things you may recognise, but obviously being a civilian orientated ration pack, then there are one or two differences as well between this one and some of the military rations. So just turn the bag around a moment. Okay, got a nice picture there on the front of a nice chap out in the wild somewhere, and we'll open it up and we can go through what you find in this bag. Okay, a nice easy to open zip seal bag. Okay, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull out what is similar to the British Army ration pack. We have, a bit tricky to get things out, there we go. Okay, this is another what we call like a beverage pack or brew kit. Okay, and this particular brand of food, Polder Meal, they are wonderfully nice. Okay, now I've tested every single aspect of the contents of this ration pack, and I don't mind. We're going to get it all out and go through it all because this one is a particular favourite of mine. Now, I was lucky enough to get the chance to buy exactly the same ration pack again as the one I ate last time at one of my camping trip. So we have a spork, a wonderfully nice spork, very tough and of course very durable. And opening it up again, let's tip it all out here and we can see what we've got properly in the contents. Well, we have, first of all, okay, just ordinary sugar, okay, which is rather nice. And moving on now this was particularly nice. Okay, English breakfast tea. Okay, usual deal, you open up the sachet and it's a tea bag on a bit of string, but a wonderfully nice flavour. Okay, tea for one, no problem. And then we've got the coffee. Okay, now this was quite a nice cup of coffee and actually did have a nice wake up effect in the morning, as you would expect. And of course then we have some whitener. Now this is great, it's obviously non-dairy whitener, same as the military rations, but obviously in a slightly different packet, being from a civilian ration pack. And of course we've also got a sterile wipe. Okay, wonderfully nice handy thing which I used in the morning when I woke up, just to sort of wipe away some of the sweaty grime or whatever you've got. And also more sugar there, and we're going to go into the contents of the rest of it. Okay, so instantly we pull out again another flameless heater bag. Okay, now this is wonderfully good and easy, as I said about in my last video. And moving on as well, we've got some other bits and pieces. So the first thing we have here now is a nice instant isotonic drink. Okay, it's fruit juice flavour, so orange flavour. Okay, easy to use, same deal. Put it in your water bottle, shake it about, and you can drink it up nice. And next up was this. Now this was something that I found particularly nice. Okay, I can honestly say it's one of the nicest hot chocolates I've had for a very long time. Okay, it just seems to have a nice natural flavour to it. Okay, very chocolatey, and actually it was extremely good at helping me settle down for my first night's sleep in a tent for a very long time. And coming into the rest of it here, we have obviously evening meal. Okay, now very familiar, you'll probably recognize it. In fact, certain elements of this ration pack being a more sort of camping, hiking sort of orientation, it is actually manufactured by the same company that do make the military rations, and it's meatballs and pasta. Now this particular meal I was very impressed with, because it doesn't appear that there's a lot in this pouch if you look at it from the side. But one of the things that impressed me with this was as soon as it was cooked or warmed up in my mess tin, I opened up the pouch, and what the meatballs were actually huge. They actually swelled up inside the pouch, and they were about the same size as a golf ball, and there was lots of them too. So a very nice tasty meal, no doubt about that. And then also we've got some other things as well. As we've just done the evening meal, we also have a dessert. Okay, now this was particularly nice. Okay, orange flavored cake. Okay, now easy to use, just open it up and eat pretty much. Okay, now I actually had a rather nice treat when I was camping, because I had one item left from the US Army MRE ration pack, and that was, I think it was spiced apples, well, apples and oranges, maybe a bit of a acquired taste, but warmed up the apples and then added them in with this, and it was an amazing dessert, really nice that. And in the morning as well, we've got your breakfast. So breakfast in this ration pack literally consists of a cereal bar, which is cookies and cream flavour. I found it actually very nice, you know, lots of nice slow release energy there to help you start the day. Very easy to eat as well, not too hard, nice without breaking your teeth. So it's a nice easy chewable little cereal bar. And then obviously while you're on the go, okay, this is probably something that would appeal to people who are sort of active, on the move, hikey types. After dinner, I would assume we have a single Mentos. Very nice. And then the last thing which was in the pack is literally some rather nice boiled sweets. We've got orange, lemon and lime flavour, and these are very nice. I've still got a few left from the last ration pack I had, but you know, another wonderfully nice thing in this ration pack that does give you the impression that obviously the person who packed all this up actually is done it in rather caring way. And that's pretty much all there is inside this one. But this one though is particularly nice, and as I said, I've personally tested it camping, and I would highly recommend this one. So these are available from eBay, obviously via evacuate.co.uk, and thanks for watching.